I really want to get to the sun, but it's really tough with that drop target not functioning properly. And I haven't been hitting any left in lanes either, so I haven't been able to hit the side target. It feels really good though if you're playing multi-ball and you just progress through like 5 or 6 planets in one multi-ball. But with how the drop target's working, it's a little tough to do that. You're at the mercy of that sticky drop. Oh, replays at 2 million. Okay, that's why I was getting the knocker. Okay. Alright, we got 15 more minutes. Not much chat activity going on right now. I don't ever expect to have people this early in the morning. But I have gotten lucky, actually. Yeah, it looks like it's basically just me. Me and potentially one other individual. So, one other individual out there, hello. No, it's not a big deal. I wanted to play some PinBot anyway, and I will be uploading this to YouTube. So for anybody that follows me over at YouTube, check that out. And if you're watching this after the fact on Twitch, you should follow me on YouTube. Because that's where you get all my pinball stuff. Hopefully I'll start recording some pinball videos in other people's collections sometime soon. Been really busy with other stuff, just focused on other things, so I haven't really been tackling that right now. And then once I get PinBot and Waterworld functioning better, I'll record those, post those on YouTube as well. Dedicated gameplay videos. Hey, Chet, how are you doing, man? Hey, I saw your comments on that Waterworld thread on Pinside. Yeah, Waterworlds seem like they're a little uncommon, but when you see them, they're really cheap. And so far, I think it's a pretty fun game. I'm just having some mechanical issues I need to work out. So, no, once I get Waterworld working fully, trust me, I'll definitely be streaming that. It's a really fun game. So... Whoa, that was weird. I've never had that happen. Oh, nice, man. Yeah, I bet you don't see those very often. I saw Marco has them in stock, but they're like 600 bucks. Decent bonus. No planets though, not a single one. Like whenever I play Pinbot, my goal is to get to the sun, but with the drop target not working right, it's really tough to actually do that. I finally got our first planet at least. Oh, that was close. Freaking myself out now. Oh, I didn't flip that over fast enough. That would have collected another extra ball. That was bad. I've got to get out of the habit of flailing on this game because with like the flipper hop and it's leaning up towards the top of the playfield, it's really hard to just shoot on the fly. No, there's a few exceptions. Like if I get the left in lane, I can shoot the right target on the fly consistently. If I get a right in lane, I can shoot the saucer or the ramp pretty consistently, but if I'm trying to hit like the eyeballs on the fly, I just can't seem to do it. So I need to just stop trying to do it, basically. Well, Dr. Chet, if you're ever in the Northern Virginia area, and I'm ready to sell Waterworld, you can have mine for what I paid, which was $1,000. Yeah, I'm actually, I do like the playfield layout, and I want to get everything working correctly. Like we got the scoop working, which is a huge part of the game, but now the D's ship is not working. So I need to troubleshoot that, and once I get that working, I think the whole game's good. And then I need to tweak some settings, because it seems like the game is really unbalanced. But other than that, it seems like a pretty fun game. There's a good amount of stuff to do in it for such a cheap game. Like, I paid the same price for my PinBot, and there's a lot less to do in it. So... Ah, jeez. At least I got that.
Now I see you.
Oh, come on! Killing me, game. Killing me. One thing I'm also having a hard time doing is actually getting the instant visor. There, we got it that time. I think it was the first time this whole game.
I am in your control.
Alright, that's 2 million. We still only got 2 planets.
Now I see you. Energy transferred.
Alright, finally, 500,000. Oh, I got another planet at least. And then drained for it. $300,000 bonus is pretty good. So pretty much at the 2-hour marks, I think after this game, probably gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream. Oh. Oh, Bill Cito actually likes Waterworld. That's pretty funny, man. Yeah, I mean, I had a feeling it was going to be a game that would have some neat things to do in it, and it seems like there's a decent, not a huge amount of depth. I mean, we're talking 1995, but it does seem like it's actually a little more advanced than some of the Williams games from the same time. Well, I'm not counting, like, Attack from Mars. That game just, yeah, up the ante big time. But, like, the multi-balls are like modern Stern multi-balls, you know? Like, hit a bunch of jackpots a couple times each, and then hit a super jackpot for huge points, like... So it's cool, I like it. I'll like it a lot more once everything's working, and I can tweak the settings. But yeah, I'll have to check out that tournament stream, assuming it's archived, so I can see that. Definitely want to see what they're talking about.
I am in your control.
Oh, you got your playthrough from Steve Young, okay. Yeah, a lot of people on Pinside are like, oh, if you're paying 1,000, you're paying too much for Waterworld. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know, guys. I know you like to be, you know, asses sometimes, but... Like, the second I booted up the game and I started playing it, I saw the shots and the toys, I was like, yeah, this is worth $1,000. Like, I have no problem with that. Even if I have some fixing up to do and I have to replace some parts, whatever. I can't get like a decent Bally Williams for $2,000. Like, for half of that to have a half... Not really a great game, but a fun game at least. Any pinball machine is fun. So...
Now I see you.
But yeah, chat, my PinBot actually, it's definitely a player's condition cabinet. It's a lot of busted stuff over the playfield. There's major wear by the flippers, and there's a lot of wear at other parts of the playfield as well. It was also worn down to the wood by the visor, but the previous owner bought replacement decals. And so it actually looks like it's in better condition than it actually is because of those decals. And I have more decals to put on the playfield over all the planets and the other inserts. I don't know when I'm going to do that. Like, I'm kind of fine with it as is. But I do want to put the decals down and then wax it. Because it is worn down to the wood. You can see it's planking and stuff like that. So I definitely need to put a coat of wax on it. The previous owner didn't do that.
I am in your control.
And that's another planet. Can we make it to the sun? We are halfway there. Oh yeah, I mean, PinBot was a really popular machine. And I can see why it was so popular back in the day. Like, from what I understand, like, the lock mechanism and just the playfield layout was just kind of like mind-bending back in the day, you know, 1986. You know, you compare this to like the Gottlieb stuff at the same time, it's just like night and day. I mean, I had a Hollywood Heat, and I love that game, but PinBot looks like it's from a totally different generation. Different generation in the future. Yeah, I was looking on IMDb, not IMDb, I always get it confused, IPDB, and it was something like 13,000 PinBots. Hey, that's a lot. Not many pins managed to sell that much, you know, aside from the usual suspects, Addams Family, Twilight Zone. I'm guessing High Speed was probably up there as well. I would really like to make that shot game, you know, like, I've literally hit it in 3 times, so I've made the shot. My aim's not what's messed up. That's the thing about playing these players conditioned games, is that your aim could be the best in the world, but you could still get gypped. That was slop, like that shouldn't have gone in, but the other 3 should have. That's the funny thing about it. My ramp won't come back down. My solar value is late. The ramp is getting stuck. Wow, I feel gypped on that one. My ramp is really stuck. It's really, really stuck. Ramp, I would really like it if you can come back up, so I can actually hit you, you know, like... Yeah, F14, that's another one. Yeah, Williams really nailed it with some of their System 11 games. PinBot, High Speed, F14. I should go through this past, like, broadcast archive after I'm done and count up how many rejects I had on the saucers. Like, I didn't deserve to get that free one. It hit the Santa post on the right, jiggled in. But when I hit it directly on, it just flies right back at me. It's almost like I'm playing the Pinball Arcade. Was that a low blow? I kind of don't want to start multi-ball until I can get that ramp down. Like, I know it's trying, I can see it. Look, he rejected again! Perfect shot, too! Perfect shot. There we go. Yeah, I figured it was just like the crank getting stuck. Because when I try to move it by hand, it's really tough to move. Yeah, I knew this game had issues when I got it, but because of the price, I really wasn't worried about it. I knew I'd get plenty of playtime out of it, and then I could just try to fix the issues myself. My friend, the previous owner, actually did a really good LED job on it. He put spot lamps above the slings, which is nice. And of course the decal kit. No, it's definitely a player's condition game, for sure. But I think the mechanical issues are pretty minor. I think they're probably going to be pretty easy fixes. I just wish there was compensation. It's one of the great things about like WPC era is if something's broken like that, the game can compensate for you. Oh, that was horrible. Really sucks that it's busting now because we're on our best game yet today. And potentially with bonus, my best game yet on this specific machine. Alright, I'm gonna go for the stand-up target. Try to get that special. So we're at 5461. Special 54. Oh, special's only 100,000. Okay, well, good to know. I was hoping it was gonna be worth more than that. Oh, really? Jackpot uses the same one. Okay, cool. Yeah, like, I've had the game for less than a week, and so I haven't actually, wow, that drop target actually worked. I haven't actually gone under the playfield yet, so like, I already knew the game was playing fine. Or, not fine, but, you know, it was playing before I got it. I went over to my friend's house, checked it out. Yeah, what kind of sucks about the ramp being stuck is I can't get my bonus X up either. Hey, at least we're getting through those planets, though. See, now the drops are... The drops have problems, too. And of course, like, when I previewed the game, tested it at my friend's house, the problems weren't nearly as apparent. So of course, the second I start playing the hell out of it, everything starts breaking. Oh, almost at 6 mil. That would have been a lot of bonus if the ramp wasn't busted. Nice, nice. Maybe we can at least beat the GC. We're getting pretty close. Oh, so close to getting to the sun. Come on. Dude, the timer on that drop target is crazy. Crazy short. I wonder if the timer decreases as you get closer to the sun, which makes it harder to do it in single ball play. This could actually be really good. No! So close! Yes! Finally! It took us like over 2 hours to do that. Whoa, now the ramp's working. After all that time. Let's get our bonus X up. Dude's just flying off that upper playfield. That's hilarious. I mean, there is a gap there. It makes sense. I could try to close off that gap, but it's kind of fun, like, having to do weird things like that. Alright, so I think I'm pretty much guaranteed to beat the GC now, because I've got 5x bonus, and quite a bit of bonus racked up, I'm sure. Probably at least 300,000. So at least we did something on stream.
Now I see you.
There it is. 450. Oh, we almost got the million. I didn't realize there was a call out for that. It says million activated when you get up to 10x. That's awesome. Nice. Flail shot. I was going for the ramp, but it was an on-the-fly flail shot. Oh. Definitely can't complain about that multi-ball. Owl's here now. It's okay, people. Oh, man. Right at the tail end, Owl, unfortunately. As much as I'd like to stream PinBot for another 3 hours, the game's acting up a little bit, so...
I am in your control. I don't think so. Now I see you.
Oh, terrible multi-ball. Smack! Right into the glass.
Energy transfer.
Oh, damn it. Oh yeah, I'll definitely get it fixed. Like I said, chat, I don't think the issues are going to be really that hard to mess around with, and it seems like they're really common issues. Like the visor door, I don't even mind. Like I can just wait for it to go down a second time and come back up. But the ramp, yeah, I mean, it seems like it should be an easy fix, and drop targets probably just need some cleaning too. I mean, this game was definitely played to hell back in the day. Maybe even more recently, I don't know. I don't know where it came from, where it's been, except for the previous owner. Ow, my visor door sometimes goes down then back up twice before it allows you to lock. The left ramp, or the only ramp, it'll get stuck halfway, or it'll get stuck all the way up. If it gets stuck halfway, if you shoot the ball underneath it, the ball gets stuck on the way back. If the ramp gets stuck all the way up, it won't come back down, and thus you can't hit your jackpots during multi-ball or get bonus X. Lastly, this bottom left drop target is very sticky, it seems. So a lot of times you'll hit it and it won't register. It actually seems like it's been getting better over the course of this stream, but everything else just seems like it's been getting worse. Mainly the ramp. The visor is fine. I can deal with that. We got to the sun twice in the same game. I haven't even come anywhere close to doing that yet. I've gotten to the sun probably about 3 or 4 times already, but not twice. Definitely not twice. I think part of it is that bottom drop target has started working half decently now. What a game, guys. What a game. Oh, 100,000 bonus. So I'm going to assume that this is one of those games where you can't roll the score. So it's actually probably good that we stopped here, just so I can get a GC up on the board. Yeah, Chet, I mean, these games are really fun, but for me, it depends on the game. Like, I think PinBot is a really cool layout, pretty cool little rule set. It has you shooting for everything on the playfield. If you want to try to get to, quote-unquote, the end of the game, you know, try to get to the sun, basically. It's not a one-trick pony like a lot of System 11s are. Award 4 credits. So... Yeah, really fun game. It'll be better once, like, you know, everything's working 100%. But I was stressing there at the very end. I was like, I just want to get, you know, the last 2 planets or whatever. So I kept trying to go for the drop targets. And thanks, Al. I appreciate it, dude. But yeah, some System 11s are like just not that much fun to me, but games like PinBot, where I have to shoot everything, and the scoring in single player play at least isn't too lopsided. I don't think PinBot's a great competition game unless you've got the, you know, the custom ROM. But if you're like me, just playing it over and over, you like the solar value isn't going to be an issue because you're going to be collecting it every other game. And if you're playing well, like I did that last game, you're going to be collecting it many times in the same game. So it's not going to be lopsided scoring-wise. Like all 9.5 million was only a small portion of that was solar jackpots, solar value jackpots. So, yeah, it's a great game. Good playfield layout. Just enough randomness with that upper playfield and the bounces and good skillful shots like this side target. I really like that side target. It's really satisfying when you hit that, collect a planet. So, yeah, thanks chat. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just cut the stream off here. I could keep streaming, but I think it's best I just chill out for a little bit. Otherwise, I probably won't be able to sleep today. So... Al, I saw you hosted me, man. It's probably that auto host feature. I really appreciate it. And chat, thanks for stopping in, man. Anybody else that's out there, thanks for watching. If you're not out there and you're watching the past broadcast, thanks for watching. I'm not sure if I'm going to highlight this on Twitch, but it will be on YouTube. I'll transfer it over to YouTube so we can get the full game. And what I'll probably end up doing is actually highlighting that last game. I'm going to highlight transfer the whole stream over to YouTube, but I'm going to just highlight the final game as well, because that was a really good game with lots of interesting malfunctions, which I'm surprised the game lasted that long with like the ramp not working. So, not working for like a quarter of the game. But,